Hello and welcome to She Boss Talk. Today, I am going to be sharing with you all as entrepreneurs how to get access to interest-free loans for your business. So many businesses are contacting us on a regular basis. How do I get funding? How do I get capital from my business? And this is a really good way to be able to do it, a way to be able to get access to funding when for those that often have a more difficult time, maybe you have credit issues or maybe you haven't been in business that many years, this is a real viable option for you today. I've talked about this program many times before. And it's just time, it's that time of the year. We're going into the holiday season. And so I know so many of you all need this capital infusion. You want to get ready for the holidays. You want to get ready to put out your sales campaigns. You want to get ready for the new year, and you need that capital to be able to grow and expand your business. If that is you, this is the show for you. So welcome in. As you're coming in, let me know who you are, where you're hailing from, what your business is. If you're new, welcome. Please do ask your questions. Any questions you have, I will try to answer them while I am on air. And if I don't get to them, I would definitely follow up after the program ends. So let me just start again by just talking about some of the challenges that entrepreneurs are having when it comes to getting access to capital is really knowing where to find the capital and what they need to do to make sure that they are best prepared, best positioned to be able to qualify for funding opportunities that are out there. So that's what I have been and continue to do, is to educate and inform you, because there is so much opportunity out here. But if you're not ready, if you're not prepared, if you don't know what it is, those requirements are that you need to factor in so that you can get the capital when you need it, then you're going to have challenges and you're going to come across barriers. So what I do is break down those barriers for you to tell you exactly what it is that you need so that you can get the capital that you need across the board. I don't care what industry you're in, how new of a business that you have, there is capital, working capital that you can get for your business. So this is a real viable option. It's called Kiva. Kiva is a nonprofit organization. It's also a crowdfunding organization. And I'll explain more about what that means in a minute, that will give you an opportunity as an entrepreneur to get an interest-free loan. So we know a challenge too is getting good interest rates on loans. And when you don't have good credit, interest rates are typically higher because you're considered a higher risk. Well, with this organization, how it's set up is that you run a campaign. It's a crowdfunding campaign. So basically, you set up a campaign on their platform. You tell them who you are, what your business is, what you're trying to accomplish, how much of capital that you need, and then you create a campaign around your story and solicit people to donate. So similar to GoFundMe, except this is in the form of a business loan, and it's interest free. Right. So we always talk about grants. I love them because you don't have to pay it back. But loans are great too, especially when they don't add any additional interest. You're just paying back what it is that you borrowed. And so those are the best terms that you can get at zero interest of what you're borrowing against. That's the benefit of this platform. Not only that, is that there are thousands of people, thousands of lenders, including She Boss Talk, that are on the platform that can help to fund you. So it's not just one. You're going to an institution like your bank, and you're going to one institution hoping and praying that they will give you the money that you need. Well, you go to this platform, and there are actually thousands of other people like me and people on my team that are there specifically to fund entrepreneurs that are on the platform from around the globe. So it doesn't matter where you are around the globe. You do not have to be in the US. This is a global platform. So we've helped people in many different countries be able to get funded. Okay, so this is open to everyone, where you can get up to $15,000 interest free. as an entrepreneur. So I'm going to tell you what you need to do to qualify. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to talk about too how you can get involved and help collectively fund our other entrepreneurs, or join our team and help us collectively fund other women entrepreneurs in the United States and around the world, and how to be able to do that. I'm also going to be sharing two of my peers that recently got fully funded campaigns. So what does that mean? What Kiva approved them for, the loan amount, they were able to raise the full amount and got the loan to use it to build and grow their business. And now then they're not waiting for the payback. So anyone that lands on the platform, you get paid back, right? So it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And so, I have a small business funding agency. So we help fund in a number of different ways. We help with grants, loans, lines of credit, you name it, real estate investments, long-term loans, all different types of lending products that we help with. But oftentimes entrepreneurs are not ready to get approved for those. They have just issues, credit issues, or just haven't been in business long enough, maybe not generating enough revenue. This is a real viable option for you. One thing that I would say is don't pursue this option or any other option if you do not have the intention on paying back the loan. You cannot get better terms. You cannot get a better system of support behind you, pushing for you to get funded. And then they have companies and individuals that will match. So many of my peers that have been funded through here, there are companies like Bank of America that are on here, Fortune 500 companies that are partners here that will match other people's contributions to, again, help you get closer to that fully funded amount. So I'll be sharing those examples, show you what some of the campaigns look like so that you can go apply, create your own campaign and get funded so that you can fund your dreams or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in your business. So let me share my screen. Give me just a second here. So I want you to make sure that you do have a point of reference. So I'm going to go to their apply page first. So let me make sure it's on the screen here. And again, this is Kiva, KIVA.org. Okay. And you can learn all about them and what it is that they do. It says here, when I put up the application, crowdfund your dreams, change your life, 0 interest loans for U.S. businesses. So again, they do support globally, okay? But this is for U.S. business applications. If you're global, go to that area of the platform for you. Now, again, they're telling you that they're a nonprofit organization that expands giving access to capital for entrepreneurs around the world. So more than 2.5 million people have raised over $1 billion. Over $1 billion on Kiva, and you could be next. Okay, so not only will they provide you with a loan, 0 interest free, up to $15,000, no catch. Okay, they will also provide free marketing and new customers. So they will market to Kiva's community of over 1.6 million supportive lenders that are already on the platform, ready to lend to you, okay, and your business. So we have like some testimonials with the Kiva loan. I've been able to grow my shoe business, create 40 jobs, and work towards saving 1 million tires. That's what one person had to say. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process and what you need to be able to be approved for this. And it's not, this is a process that is relatively quick. So it's not a few day turnaround, but it does not take long to go through this process. So this is the page that you would come across if you're in the US, and it tells you would apply. The application process is about between 20 and 30 minutes. So to find out if you are pre-qualified, then easily fill out the online application. Once you submit that, you want to invite. So prove your credit worthiness by inviting friends and families to lend to you. So there's going to be a set period of time of 15 days that you have to promote your campaign. This is so important. It's not enough to apply, get approved, and just let the campaign sit here. You got to tell people about it, right? Let people know you have a campaign, you got approved. Let people shout you out. Let them know that you're trying to raise money, and will people contribute? That's what they want to see, is that, are you actively involved? Do you have skin in the game? Are you going to go out there and promote your own campaign? And then you fundraise. So up to 30 days, go public on Kiva once you met that 15 days, and then your loan will be visible to, again, 1.6 million lenders. That makes it so much easier for you to then get funded. And then once you raise your money, then you go into the repayment period, which can be up to 36 months, and you build your customer base by repaying your Kiva loan. So then once you get your loan and you repay it back, that's going to allow you, again, if you need it in the future, to qualify for more money and be able to get another loan when you need it in the future. Again, this is one of the best programs that I know that is out there for entrepreneurs. And so many of you all that are out there, you can within the next month be able to get a campaign, get fully funded, and use it for whatever you need to in your business to help your business to be able to grow. Now I'm going to scroll down a little bit. There's a video here. I'll let you watch that on your own time. So I'm going to speak to US only, because that's what the page that I'm on. So to qualify, I'm going to go over those qualifications for you. You must be living in the United States of America. You must be at least 18 years of age. So anyone over age 18 can qualify to get one of these interest-free loans. You must use the loan for business purposes. I can't say that enough. Is that if you're not intending to use it for business purposes, there's no need to go through this platform. This is for business use only. Your business must not be engaged in any of the following types of activities. So multi-level marketing, direct sales, any illegal activities, gambling, scams, or pure financial investing, like example, stocks, investing in the stock market. Other than that, any other business type or industry can qualify for a loan through this particular program. You cannot currently be in foreclosure, bankruptcy, or under any liens. Okay, so what does that mean? If you were under foreclosure and it's closed, then you should be fine. If you're not currently have a open bankruptcy and it was discharged, it should not be a problem for you. You cannot be in an open case for foreclosure, bankruptcy, or any liens. And then you must be willing to demonstrate a social capital by having a small number of friends and family make a loan to you. So this is an amount of $25. So people contribute in smaller amounts. So go to your family and friends. That's what people do all the time. And then raise that first few days a month of money from your relatives and your friends and your peers. And then it goes live to all the 1.6 million for you to be able, for them to contribute and or be able to match those contributions to make sure, again, that you are fully funded. Okay. Let me go down here. Again, it's just talking about, goes more into detail about how you are to apply. Again, the application is a really simple, easy application. You just want to make sure you fill out and complete in its entirety whatever they're asking you to be able to provide as far as questions or any follow-up documentation. After reviewing the complete application, the Kiva team will then determine the loan amount that you qualify for and then notify you of next steps. So if your application is approved, they'll be asking you to demonstrate your creditworthiness through the unique social underwriting that they have available. So it says, what is the social underwriting? Okay. So what they say is that at Kiva, they envision that a world where someone's creditworthiness is determined by the strength of their character rather than credit history. So your character matters. Okay. So that's really important to know, because we've seen several issues recently in recent years where there's some, entrepreneurs and small business owners that have character issues. So know that that plays a big part in it. And we're working to reassert human relations into the financial system by using social underwriting to assess the credit worthiness of our borrowers. So then your credit is no longer a barrier for you to get access to funding. Okay. It doesn't mean you don't need to work on your credit, but they're not going to let that be a barrier. They understand that the majority of people that are applying have credit issues, or they're part of the underserved population of entrepreneurs that need the most help. So to determine social capital, they require all borrowers to gather support from your community. Okay. So all of us have a community. So through the private fundraising period during that 15 days, they ask borrowers to recruit a certain number of lenders, and they will let you know how many lenders they want you to recruit before the loan goes open to the public. And then we view this as an important measure of the borrower's trust network, and hope these lenders keep the borrower accountable for repaying their loan. And so while the private fundraising period is a tool to use to assess the borrower's creditworthiness, we've also found that it increases the borrower's chance of success on the Kiva platform, as loans fundraise much more quickly when the borrower's immediate network is engaging during the fundraising period. So depending on the size of the loan and multiple factors, borrowers must invite between 5 and 35 lenders from their personal networks to contribute to their campaigns. Okay, so they also go into detail on how you can prepare for the loan. So in the application, they'll ask you some basic financial information about you and your business. So be ready, okay? Anytime you're asking for people to give you money or to invest with you, you have to be fully transparent about yourself and your business. This is no different. They will ask you to prepare a public profile, and I'll show you what that looks like. That would include a photo of you and your business. And then they'll ask you for a few paragraphs on who you are, what your business does, and what you plan to use the loan for. And you can find helpful tips and tricks on submitting a great photo and a business story. Here, they have a hyperlink, so they have examples for you to help you. Again, they want you to be successful, and so do I. And it says what types of businesses can be funded. I told you those that were excluded. On top of that, they said Kiva supports a variety of businesses, including farmers, barber owners, event planners, and more. So if they weren't on that exclusion list, then you're included. You can check out the businesses that are currently fundraising here, and it also provides a hyperlink there. You're able to easily see all the different businesses, their profiles and campaigns, what it is that they say, what they're raising money for, what industry that they're in, what country that they're in. And I highly recommend you go look at some of the other profiles, especially those that are maybe in the industry that you're in or the country you're in, and use that as you're developing your own personal profile for your campaign. Now, it's saying the question is, how do entrepreneurs use their Kiva loan? So entrepreneurs use the loan in many different ways. And some of the examples, here are some of the examples. So there was a $4,000 loan to begin a commercial production for granola bars, which employs people who have formerly been incarcerated. There was a $5,000 loan for marketing materials to expand a nonprofit organization, a $10,000 loan to build a walk-in refrigerator for an organic farm, $3,000 loan to help first generation immigrant make a website for their hazelnut spread business, a $1,000 loan to pay a stall at an artisan jewelry fair. So the list goes on and on and on and on. You will see several thousands of them on the website that you can look into. Now, this is the big question. How quickly can you get funded? So on Kiva, you have some control over how quickly you receive the funding. You always have some control over this process. So it's important that you know that. So once your application is submitted, our team will get back to you with the next steps within 10 to 15 business days. So know that. So the quicker you get your application in and make sure that it is thorough, it is complete. They will respond within 15 days. Submitting a great photo, a business story will help the application make it through the review process. So really pay attention to that. That's important. And once your loan is approved for funding, you will have the 15 days again to raise money from your peers during that period, and then 30 days to publicly fundraise to raise all the money that you need based on the amount that they have approved for you. So that is how the process works. Again, for those that are just joining, we're talking about interest-free loans, interest-free capital for your business. This is the time. There's no shortage of business owners that ask us about how do I get access to funding. Here you go. Interest-free loans on the Kiva platform available for you in a matter of in less than a month or 2 weeks you can be approved, or less, again depending on how quickly you submit your application and you submit it correctly, following the guidelines that they have already shared. And again, I'm on the US page, but this is a global platform that serves entrepreneurs around the globe. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm going to share with you all some of the business owners that we know personally, that we funded. Okay. So what I have explained to my community is if you can get approved for funding on the platform, just email us and we will contribute to your campaign. So those that have heard us, that remember, and they get approved, they always come back, they shoot us the email, and I review their campaign and we contribute to determine what amount we're going to contribute to that campaign. And then we also help promote your campaign for free. I mean, so you're getting all of this for free. This is, again, amazing way for you to get access to capital. So what I wouldn't do right now is encourage you to show this video some love. If you have not already liked this video, give this video a thumbs up, do that. More importantly, if you can share this video, tag another entrepreneur that you know, because I guarantee you there's millions of business owners that don't even know that this is an opportunity for them to get funding. Okay, to overcome a lot of the barriers that exist out there. And I'm telling you, those that have gotten denied from our other funding partners were able to get this. This is always one of the platforms that I send them to when they get denied, so that I always have an option. I don't want people just to have one option. I want them to get funded so that they can continue to grow their business. So there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to. But there's so many people that don't know about this. Maybe they're not online. Maybe they're just heads down in their business, or maybe no one has shared this information with them. That's why we rely on you all to share, so you can impact another entrepreneur's life. Okay, just like we're impacting your life and your business by sharing this information with you. So tag a person, share this video with them so that they know that they can get a loan. Now, you heard me when I went over the qualifications. There was nothing, nowhere that said how long you had to be an entrepreneur. Okay, so there was nothing that said how long you had to be an entrepreneur. It gave you the guidelines. So if you meet the guidelines and you do what they say, the likelihood of you getting approved is high. Now, I have yet to see any of my peers not get approved that follow the directions and the instructions that were given. They got denied one of our other loan programs, but I've never seen anyone get denied from Kiva, not one of my peers, and all of them have been able to get fully funded. So let me share with you Alicia. So let me make sure the screen is sharing. So again, you can see what it looks like and give you a point of reference here. Okay, let me make sure it's showing. So this is Alicia. This is a campaign we contributed to. She's a dear friend of mine. She's here locally with her. I've known her for years. I'm super proud of her and her family. They have an event center. And so they're ready to expand. They're already doing it. They found a larger location. They're at their current venue was very successful. But they've gotten to a point where they want to expand. They want to do more. They want to be able to serve at a higher level than they're currently serving. They're doing great work in the community. and she had came to me, or I actually reached out to her. She had put a post out on Facebook was saying what it is that she was doing, and she was raising money. And I reached out to her, asked her how much she was trying to raise, and I gave her options, funding options of what she could take advantage of. And this is one of the ones. And she started a campaign. And again, I told her the same thing that I tell you all: start a campaign, get approved, and I will contribute. So I contribute to it twice, and we promoted it across our different social medias, and she was able to get fully funded. So this is what a profile looks like. This is her profile. One of the things that I told her when she sent me her profile, she sent it to me to review. So I gave her feedback. I told her, I said, make sure that you're including a really nice photo of yourself or at the business. I think that's very important, so that you show either yourself at the business that you have doing something, right? So if you're at a venue, you're at the venue, or share a picture of you and your family, something that's really going to tell your story. You think of what that picture is, something that's really going to speak volumes. And so she's at her venue, and this was her anniversary celebration, and she was with her family celebrating 2 years. So she put that photo, and she told her story about herself, her business, and why she's raising money. She did a good job with that. And then I reviewed it and gave her some feedback on that as well. So, and it gives you detailed public information on your profile. So this is what lenders see to make a decision if they're going to loan to you. So she was fully funded. So that's what it looks like when you're fully funded. She was funded for $9,500, and she was powered by 103 lenders. So 103 people or entities on this platform lended to her campaign. She actually had, I think, 2 or 3 companies actually match donations throughout the term that she was fundraising. It says where she's based, and it says here, and it tells you the loan details, the loan length, right? It's up to 36 months. So she has 36 months to pay it back. When it's telling you the disbursement date of when she got her funds, what the funding model is. It's telling the currency exchange, endorsed by a trustee if there is one. Any risk ratings are on here in detail. When you loan to a particular campaign, you also get updates regarding their campaign and payments and where they are in repaying your loan. So it would show up at the top here. So anytime it would tell us, it would go back into my bank, and all I do is relend. I never take it back. I just relend it to another entrepreneur that is on the platform. And again, we at She Boss Talk lend to women entrepreneurs around the globe. Okay, so we've lended to several entrepreneurs today. But this is what your profile would look like. So it's good to see somebody who was fully funded, to see what their write-up is like, and it's telling you what her industry is, years in operations. Her website is here, and social media. So it's an opportunity for you all to make additional connections. You're able to see updates on your platform. Everyone who lended to your campaign, you can see we're here because we were one of her lenders. Contributing teams, we're here because we have a team that actually lends. So we do invite you to join our team. The link is in the comments or in the description of this video. So if you would like to help lend to other entrepreneurs, you know, what you give back. So if you want someone to give to you, I would encourage you to give to others. It's always going to come back to you. There's a place where they can give updates, and those that land on the platform can give comments as well. And those things are beneficial when you have updates and comments. It just makes it, again, more visible and more interesting, where people would want to support your particular campaign. So like anything else, when you're fundraising, you want to do what is going to make you stand out, right, on the platform that you're on. So we just want to shout out and congratulate Alicia for reaching her goal, raising her money, and then she used other methods to fund her business, but this was able to fund a good portion. And then she found a great program in Ohio. I tell you about all these state programs that are out here that will support you in your business. They're there to reach those underrepresented entrepreneurs and business owners that struggle many times to get access to funding. So again, congratulations to her on her loan and getting fully funded. So I'm always excited to hear her progress on the site. She was there. She had a video at the venue. It's huge. And it's in a great area of town. She had a wait list of people already waiting. And what I explained to her is that time is money. So you don't want to lose those people on the wait list because you don't have the money that you need to complete the build out, right? Because she needed to get to a particular place in order to actually confirm those people that were on her wait list. So every day matter. And really every second, every minute matter. So just think about that when you're thinking about getting funding, the opportunity that is before you. When you look at, the risks and the rewards and also the cost. People don't understand. They may think, okay, a loan, you think it's expensive, it's a high interest rate, but it's actually it can be more expensive for you to forego that loan and then miss out on the opportunities that's on hand. I've seen that happen many times, because if you don't get that loan, say you have a contract that is waiting for you, a government contract that requires you to put up 10,000 because you got to buy materials or equipment, and you don't have the money, you got to get a loan to even start the work on the contract, or maybe you have to have it to be able to actually be approved or to start work. Now you don't have it, you can't start work, and you're not making the money you need to make. Or you have to forego the contract because you can't get access to the loan, or you won't take the loan. So these are really things to think about as an entrepreneur, to get in that business mindset and know what lenders are looking for, and those that you're seeking opportunities from, what you may have to be ready to contribute financially, or that has value that you may need to tap into resources like a loan, like lines of credit, like a business credit card, in order for you to fund that thing so you can get the ball moving. And so you don't miss out on that opportunity. And then that opportunity can cost you a whole lot of money because you were not able to take advantage of the capital investment that you needed, because out of fear, or because you just were not prepared to get a loan, right? So we don't want to be in that position. We want to make sure that you are ready to take advantage of these opportunities. So that's Alicia. So I'm going to share with you Candace. She's another lady that reached out. Give me just a second here. She's another lady that reached out to us and got approved. So we were so excited about her. And I'm going to share her profile. Again, this is another example of how your profile will look when you get it set up and you get approved and you start sharing it with your community. Okay. So we can see now, right, that she has raised the amount. So she was approved for $8,500. Okay. And she was powered by 85 lenders. So there's differences between Alicia's and Candace's, both in the amount that they were approved for and how many people actually funded their campaigns, because people can lend in varying amounts. So that makes a difference. Again, you see where she's from. She's based out of Texas. She here's in the U.S. And this is a loan that helped a woman-owned business to gear up for success, purchase equipment, and invest in marketing for her inventory. So Candace was really good about, sharing her story about being in Texas, talking about her where her journey began, weaving tapestry that seamlessly blends with personal history with her business venture, which is Dream Swag. And she's a seasoned marketer, merchandiser, and design enthusiast. And she says she stands at the crossroads of her passion and heritage, ready to make a difference. Dream Swag isn't just a business, it's a tribute to my grandmother's legacy. Armed with marketing and design expertise, I empower fellow entrepreneurs through custom apparel and unique swag, fostering success in their business. Community lies with Dream Swag's Care, a woman-owned business. I'm dedicated to giving back by creating job opportunities, nurturing prosperity in my community, and echoing my Texan values. So she said, why do I love what I do. And she said, is the fusion of art, entrepreneurship, and empowerment that ignites her soul. And each design tells a story, inflection of her journey, an embodiment of her grandmother's legacy, and it's a testament to her resilience in her Texas spirit, where innovation thrives even in the face of challenges. Okay, so that is her story, and it gives you more information about the loan. Okay, so she has been fully funded, so she can go and to use that money for marketing and more inventory, so that she can grow her business. Again, I love sharing these great success stories, because then you can go and pay it forward, right? You raise money and then you could go lend to someone else. And to know that what somebody may think is small, $25, is big to these entrepreneurs that are on the platform, whether it's $25, $50, $100 or more that you're lending, and then you get paid back. They're able again to use that money to go grow their business. And then once you raise money, you can help other people, right, raise money for their business. So again, this is a really good platform that we're on. We have a team of almost 50 entrepreneurs on our team. And I would really love for even the ones on our team to get more active about donating or contributing to these different campaigns. Because it's not a donation, you're going to get paid back. So you're contributing to these different campaigns, and there's ones that we call out, we support, we give updates with regards to our team. We send these updates, so you know the ones that we are spotlighting at any period of time. So what does that mean? Then we can all band together, contribute to that business that we're supporting, and make sure that they are getting funded, and then we move to the next and the next and the next. So we're making a global impact by lending on this platform. We've reached so many people, and you'll be amazed in some countries how far $25 would go. It's some people that they're only trying to raise $100. $100 is like $10,000. $100 to someone in another country is maybe the equivalent to $10,000 for an entrepreneur here in the U.S. So don't take that, this lightly. This is a great opportunity for you all to get involved. And again, I would encourage you all, if you would like to contribute to entrepreneurs and help other entrepreneurs succeed, to join our team. The link is in the comments. If you're looking for funding, this is a real good opportunity for you to get access to the capital that you need. So I'm just looking here in the comments. You're welcome. This is what I'm here to help you all be as successful as you can be. So I see some startups out there. I just started my business. So thankful for the information. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the content, the research, and the effort. It's my pleasure, because I know not everyone has access to these things, right? And there's not a lot of people that are out here sharing this information. And why would I not share? Right? There's enough opportunity for all of us out here. I want every one of you all to succeed. I want every one of you all to be making 6+ figures in your business. It really is possible. I don't want people on my email list that can't afford our products and services because they're not making money in their own business. Then my thing is, okay, how can we better equip them and educate them and empower them with what they need to go out here and start making some real money in your business? So one thing that I would say is, before, in considering what capital that you need, really think about it strategically. Why do you need it? Where can you apply it best in your business that is not only going to make you, that's going to make you money, or that's going to be able to save you money, or be able to, for a lot of people, an example is they don't have, I was just talking to my bookkeeper yesterday, they don't understand the value of a bookkeeper. They have no understanding. They're making a lot of money, but they don't know where their money is. They haven't paid taxes, don't know what their expenses are, don't know that they're going to be hit with a big bill at the end of the year or 2 years, because they're back 1, 2, 3 years in their business, and then sometimes they hire people that are not doing the right thing in their business, and they're not checking, they're not meeting with the people that they hire And it becomes a real problem. So maybe taking your money, investing in a bookkeeper to clean up your books. So now you have a clear picture of your business standing, where you stand in your business, where your money is, where your money has gone, what actual money you've made, what your actual expenses are, right? So once you have that clear picture, it's easier for you to be able to say, oh, you know what? This money would be best suited if I apply it here. Maybe you thought you need to invest it in marketing, but maybe you needed to invest it in something else. Maybe processes or systems or a new tool, or maybe you need to hire a VA. So, but without having a clear understanding of where your business is, it's really difficult for you to make a knowledgeable decision on what to do with the money. And interest free or not, you want to make sure you're best prepared when you're taking out this loan so that you can pay it back. Because the failure to pay it back is going to be so detrimental. You don't understand. If you think, your personal credit is a big issue and holding you back from opportunities, if you make the wrong move in your business and just don't have the integrity to pay money back as a business, you will blackball yourself for the life of your business. That's how serious it is. When folks go out here and they get access to money and they don't pay people back, right, as a business owner, you will blackball yourself from ever being able to get a loan, a line of credit, a business credit card, because you have built up a history that shows that you are not reliable, that you don't have integrity, that you will not pay the money back, right? So let's take good advantage of these opportunities that are presented to us. And when these opportunities come to us, we don't want to be those people that are making it harder for everyone else that's coming behind us. We want to make it even better for those that are coming from behind us and make sure that they have everything that they need. Not that we made it harder for them because of our actions. So we see that happening. So they get more strict the more people try to play the system. So we don't want that to happen. These are really, really, really good options for you, no matter what your credit is. Again, they want to see your social worthiness over your credit. Where do they do that at? They do it right here at Kiva. So, I mean, you can be on your way to getting capital right now, and it's just showing you're building up a history. And then once you do that, you can always go back for more money. There's nothing to say that you can't go back and get another loan when you need it. Okay. So again, I'm here if you have any questions about this campaign. If you plan on applying for a Kiva loan, let me know in the comment. Put a 1 in the comment. If you've already received a loan through Kiva and were fully funded, put a 2 in the comments. I really love to hear those that have already been funded through the platform. Just want to give a shout out to one of our peers, Nicole. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I hope you are doing great. Wishing you continued success in your business. Yes. So I'm starting to see 1s in the comments. This is so important. So again, it's a reminder. Kiva, KIVA.org is the website you want to go to if you want to pursue an interest-free loan. So even if you're not ready right now, you may be ready next month or in a few months or next year. Save this information as a reference, because we know at some point every business will need access to capital. So you need to know what your options are to getting access to the capital you need for your business. You don't want to be struggling to figure it out at the time that you need it. I've seen too many people lose out because they just were not prepared. They didn't know what their options were. And so they didn't spend the time getting ready to take advantage of those opportunities. So, I'm just thankful for Kiva. It's been a real blessing. I've been able to be a blessing to so many through the platform. So again, once you get approved for the loan, you can email us at hello@shebosstalk.com and make sure that you include your profile so that we can verify it and see that it's been approved, and we will contribute directly to that campaign. And we're so super happy to be able to do so. And I'm seeing so many businesses out here. You have restaurant, food trucks, event planning businesses, so many businesses out here And all of you all have an opportunity to get capital for your business. Again, just again, if you need to rewind this video to see the other profiles, go onto the website, take a look at the profiles that are up there. And it's some real inspirational stories. It will really inspire you in your business, even if it's you're at a point in your business where you need some additional encouragement or motivation, or you're thinking about giving up, or you don't feel like you're really reaching your goals. It will really inspire you to see these businesses from all around the globe and where they're at, what they're working on, what they're contributing, how creative they are, innovative. You're just as creative, just as innovative, and just as deserving as of capital to support you in growing your business. Okay. So the time is now to seek out these opportunities. Now, there's other ways to get capital. If you need those, they are also hyperlinked in the description. So if you want access to grants, lines of credits, other types of loan vehicles, they are there as well. But again, this is a big one, interest free. You do have to pay it back, but there's no interest. Terms up to 36 months, funded up to $15,000. And it's millions of people on the platform that are ready. They are ready for your campaign. They're ready to support you and your business. They're just waiting to do it. Where else do you see that at? So it's not that you're going out to strangers. You're going out to your peers, but they're waiting for you. So once you build up your campaign, they're waiting for you to go public so that they can start giving to you. And the sooner you do that, the sooner you can have the funding that you need for your business. Okay. So if you come back for the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments so I can see that you put it here. And again, if you have questions, I will follow up after the show to make sure that you get your questions answered. I will also drop all of the resources, as always, in the comments. And you will see a pinned comment on YouTube, and you will see this video pinned to our featured section. So if you want to know where to find it, it's always going to be pinned to the top for a period of time, at least 24 hours, where you can find it. As always, continue to be the boss with amplified impact. Until next time, have a great day.